Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Salako Emmanuel 99, where we have edifying conversations, we have edifying engagements, right? Both to edify our mind spiritually and naturally. Yeah, so in this episode, we'll be talking about introducing Jesus part 3. You're yet to watch the part 1 and part 2. I'll advise you to do that because they serve as stepping stones to this conversation. We've discussed what salvation is. We've also looked at how a man can get saved. We've seen how that, we looked at the conversation between Jesus and Nicodemus, how that Jesus realized that Nicodemus was a Jewish rabbi, right? And engaged him with the Jewish terminology, which is born of water, of course, which symbolizes being born of the Spirit. And now he mentioned that the man cannot be saved. And he also, he mentioned that expository that the man cannot be saved if he is not born of the Spirit, if he has not experienced general anothing, different kind of birth, right? So the solution that God has in order to save man from the wickedness of the author darkness is having provided man a rebirth, the regeneration of the Spirit, another kind of birth, which is what Jesus presents to us, and of course, which is what I present to you today. So in today's conversation, I want to, place the gift of salvation side by side with, morality, right? They are not the same. I want to start off by saying they are not the same. Morality, being morally upright, is not the same as being saved. We might struggle to, say that when a man is saved, it is expected that he's morally upright. That's true. That's true. That's true. It's just like saying that when a child is well fed, it's expected that his stomach is barely protrudes a bit. That's true. But you know what we cannot say is that every child with a protruded belly is well fed. That's what we cannot say. Just like what you cannot say is that every morally upright person is saved. That's what you cannot say. To start with, it would be wrong to assume that, Christians, or should I say believers in the gospel of Jesus, are the only morally upright persons. You know that's not true. You know that's not true, right? So it means that you cannot place both side by side. They are two different things. Is this a post to speak of less value of being morally upright? Of course not. Of course not. But it sets our thoughts right. What does it take for a man to be saved? Is morality? No. Is impute? Probably just one thing. Not probably, just one impute. For a man to be saved, what does it take? According to the Bible, hear of the finished work of Jesus, acknowledge it and believe it, and confess it. That's what it takes. You believe with your heart and you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord. In the next episode, I think what we are going to discuss is Jesus is Lord. When you say Jesus is Lord, what do you mean? Because Lord was used for several persons in the Bible, right? So when you say Jesus is Lord, what does it mean? And for the next 30 seconds, I want to send out my appreciation to Dr. Abel Damina, right? So he's doing a very great work. Those that criticize him are made up of two set of persons, two set of Christians, the unlearned Christians, or the hasty speakers. If you listen to him well, you don't have much to say, right? So he did a very great job, fantastic job, and we listen to him, and it's what we listen to. Having said that, let's go back to the conversation. In the next episode, we'll talk about Jesus is Lord. What does it mean? When you say Jesus, when a man hears the gospel and falls on his knees, just like it happened to Paul on his way to Damascus, and he knelt down and addressed Jesus as Lord. What happened within those split seconds? That's a salvation experience, right? So Jesus is not that, really headmaster with a long cane who has come to flog you because you're not morally upright. He does not expect or demand moral uprightness from you because you know you yourself, you're weak, you're just a human. And let me also say this, that no human is 100% morally upright. Let he who started saying be the first to cast the son, right? No human. Now we know how to cover our weaknesses. Most of us are loud in our strength and quite silent where we're weak, right? But no human is morally upright. No human is morally upright. So which is why a connecting and compelling and necessary need of all human race is the gift of salvation. Just like Charles Spurgeon would say, every human deserves to hear the gospel at least once. And I bring it to you today. Away from all the activities that we have here on net, right? All the engagement, social media, your white collar job, your scholarship, your job, your kids, and so on. So many things to deal with here on net. Salvation is God's gift and God's solution to humanity. Through the person, the human, Jesus Christ. Right? So we see Jesus today. How? Believing the fact that he came to die for your sins, he was buried, and he rose again after 3 days. And when he died with him by faith. When he was buried, he buried him by faith. I mean, this might struggle with the complexities around this. First. And when he rose up again, he rose up too. So as you keep walking, so now that you've done all of this, you keep walking in salvation. Facts of salvation become clearer. It's a lifelong study. The facts becomes clearer to you. Then keep growing. As a saved person, that's what needs to grow in salvation. Not that you are becoming more saved, but you're becoming more aware of why, how, and what it means for a person to be saved. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. Jesus is Lord. And I close by saying, Jesus is Lord. If you need to subscribe, like, share my videos, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Thank you.